Intramuros, the old Manila, the original Manila, the noble and ever-loyal city. To the early conquistadores, she was a new Tyre and Sidon. To the early missionaries, she was a new Rome. Within these walls was gathered the wealth of the Orient, silk from China, spices from Java, gold and ivory and precious stones from India. And within these walls, the champions of Christ assembled to conquer the Orient for the cross. For 3 centuries, the medieval town was a Babylon in its commerce and a New Jerusalem in its faith. Now look, this is all that's left of it now. Weeds and rubble and scrap iron. Here and there, a piece of wall, a fragment of stairway. Not so long ago, people were dying here, a horrible death, by sword and fire. Only silence now. Only silence, and the tall grass thickening everywhere. This is the great Calle Real, the main street of the city, the main street of the land, the main street of our history. On this street, the principal families have their town houses, splendid ancient structures with red tile roofs and wrought iron balconies, and fountains playing in the interior patios. When I was a little boy, some of those old houses were still standing. But oh, they had come down in the world. No longer splendid, no longer the seats of the mighty, abandoned and forgotten. Intramuros was dying. Intramuros was decaying even before the war. The noble and ever-loyal city had become just another jungle of slums. But there was one house in the street that never became a slum, that resisted the jungle and resisted it to the very end. It finally took a global war to destroy that house and the 3 people who fought for it. Though they were destroyed, they were never conquered. They died with the house, and they died with their city. And maybe it's just as well they did. They could never have survived the destruction of the old Manila. Their house stood on the corner of Calle Real. This piece of wall, this heap of broken stones, are all that's left of it now. The house of Don Lorenzo Marasigan.